Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So even though we touched on gold yesterday, we're just going to have another look at it today because overnight there were some more tensions between India and Pakistan. The US-China trade talks have seemingly going a bit more smoothly than before, so we haven't had any big repercussions there. We've seen a bit of a dip on gold in doing so, but obviously with these global tensions simmering now, we could see possibly another spike to the upside. So we'll be looking on gold and oil in the next few minutes because we're just seeing what the potentials are. So after dropping from this multi-week top here at 34.40, we're now just trading roughly about $50 to $60 to the downside after this momentous push higher that saw over $100 being added in just a few short sessions. So obviously it's been big moves in the gold market, in the metals market in general actually, because we're just seeing now on silver that's fluctuating quite nicely as well. But not too many divergences on the RSI or big momentum indicators. We're just seeing now this big, well, we're just focusing now on this major bearish candle. If you just put it on the daily chart, you can just see the scope of it at the moment. So two massive bullish candles preceded that, and now we're just waiting to see what the evidence is. Obviously overnight we've just seen more dramatic fashion in price action, and also with the Fed's interest rate decision today, where they're expected to hold, it's probably going to be more beneficial for the dollar that's going to be sneaking a bit higher as well. Let's just take a quick look on the dollar actually, because even though we did have a little bit of movement on gold, dollar has held pretty firm in the last couple of trading sessions, and as you can see here, just pretty much consolidating at the moment. But as I said, just swing it back to gold at the moment that we're focusing on, and we're just waiting to see, obviously from the Fed, it's going to be a big driver. Consensus is that they will hold their rate at the mid 4% area, not really pushing it down any further than that. However, if they do start increasing rates, then we could see some big moves in the market as well. So let's just take a quick look on oil as well. That's just creeping nicely higher. So at the beginning of the week, we had this break to the downside, this overnight weekend gap, and we're just seeing now that price action is just steadily covering the gap and now running away nicely. So US-China trade talk deals are expected to be a bit more smooth than they were a few months ago when Donald Trump was saying 100%, 125%, and then whatever it was in the end. Now he's pulling back on that decision, focusing on other things, other topics, and we'll just wait and see if that's going to have any bearing as we go forward for the black gold. So as I said, we're just basically waiting to see if this rally can continue to basically make more of a V-shaped recovery, especially from this particular peak, roughly around $64. We were hoping that the $70 area was going to be hit in the next few weeks. So it's got another $10 to go, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. So lots to think about, lots to take in, and obviously we'll bring you all the latest when the Fed does bring their interest rate decision. As I said, the consensus is they will hold. However, they've thrown up a few surprises in the past, so we'll wait and see if that's going to be beneficial for the dollar or for gold traders as well, especially if they start hiking rates or even cutting them as well. So thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll bring you all the latest action in the markets. Until next time, have a great trend day ahead. Bye for now.